I ADHD and all that. Like, so every day I feel like, and I'm a perfectionist too.
So you got ADHD and OCD?
All that. I ain't gonna say OCD. Nigga. You know what I mean? I like me a dirty bitch. Nah.
Dirty bitches be have some good pum pum.
I promise you. If you know, you know.
Facts, yeah. Let me see if them socks match or not.
Oh, God. If she got her 2 mismatch, oh,
That's
my
a good sign
God.
right there.
She hit the head something.
Listen. What it is, as a Jamaican too, the 2 mismatch socks, space teeth, and a big forehead.
What's that mean?
Oh, a gap teeth.
See?
I ain't heard that in a minute, though.
Wow.
Oh, you never heard the term space teeth?
And my baby mom Jamaican, but I never heard
Yeah,
it.
that's how Jamaicans say gap.
I'm about to go see my baby mom like, you got space teeth? You got space teeth, girl? Eh?
You ain't learned that from me if you get boxed up, dog. I would
like,
deny
what?
all evidence. I would
Come
delete
here.
this clip and everything.
Come here, you got space teeth.
This is what happens when you teach niggas shit. They don't know how to use the power.
Somebody told me you have space teeth. Come here.
I ain't tell you shit.
I ain't
Don't do
say you
that.
told me that. I'm going to just
Nah.
tell her somebody told me that. Come here. Come with me for the night. Come here. Let me see what the space teeth.
Space teeth, you know what they mean? Oh, so you know the thing about space teeth, right? It
nah,
means you give good head.
Yeah. Space teeth.
Space
yeah,
teeth girls
that's
give
exactly
good head.
what I got.
And
for you.
the big forehead girls, they have good pum pum.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so whenever you see a big forehead girl, yeah, man, the pum pum might be able to be good, you know? It might be able to be good, especially have a good attitude going with her, you know?
She got space teeth, and her mama got a big forehead.
You onto something there. I pick up what you're putting
You
down.
feel what I'm saying?
I pick up what you're putting down right
It's
there.
like, it's.
I guess I'm in the gym too.
You heard me? You heard me? You in the gym. You get
I'm
it.
in the gym too.
All right.
Shit, I'll pick up what you're putting down, my boy, right there. Full image right there. Shit.
Weed and whiskey.
And on that note, welcome to motherfucking Weed and Whiskey Podcast. Best motherfucking podcast coming from Connecticut. Y'all
Yeah.
already motherfucking know. And honestly, I love this shit. I do this shit in the cold. I do this shit in the heat. I do this shit in the rain. I do this shit in the snow. It don't matter. I do this shit, and I love it.
The grind don't stop, baby.
We only do the biggest and best when it comes to personalities, and tonight, of course, is no motherfucking different. Why? Because we have a great motherfucking personality in the building tonight.
Appreciate
And
that,
honestly, we're gonna have a great time because it's been overdue. We were supposed to link up from way before, but honestly, from the outside, I get it. At that time, that's not what you were supposed to be doing interviews at right now. You started putting some work in, and now we're at a place where we can actually have a real conversation. We can talk about things that can actually relate to the music that you're actually putting about right now. And honestly, bro, you've been on a good run.
I appreciate
You've been
that, man.
consistent.
Yes, sir.
You've been dropping some really high quality and
Yes,
very
sir.
interesting visuals that really catch you intrigued and really captivate you and
Appreciate
draws
that,
you
bro.
in.
Touch me, man. Yeah.
I tap in. I'm
Yeah.
not tapped into everything, but I tap
That's okay,
in.
that's
I tap
okay.
in. Don't
Yeah.
worry, I'm catching up. But
tap in.
like I
You'll
said, my
get
nigga,
in.
like you're doing your thing real quick right now, and honestly, dog, I love it, and I'm happy to have a conversation with you just to understand where you are as a person and basically have it on camera because we talked in person before, and like I said, your music is at a point where I feel like it's at that glass ceiling where anytime you can just crack the ceiling open.
Right. Now that's appreciated.
On
man.
some real shit.
Yeah,
Because
man.
you can hear the hunger, you can hear the pain, you can hear the drive. And the fact that you're being more consistent right now means that you're actually being more serious. So with that, we have still Mayze in the building.
You already know what time it is, man. Make some motherfucking noise, man. Hit the button.
This nigga need a theme song.
Yeah.
As soon as he come through the door, he play the
I
theme
swear.
song. If you could use
Weird.
one of your songs as a theme song, what song would it be?
Oh, it's definitely death threats. I'm gonna give death threats. People, I'm gonna say death threats just because of the whole vibe behind that shit. You know what I mean? You know, it's me popping shit. It's me sending a couple shots. If you know, you know.
I heard a couple shots being sent in there as well.
We
so.
having fun.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, I heard a couple shots being sent to that one.
But I just seemed a little bipolar on that track, you know what I mean? So I think that was like, and I wrote that, like, I ain't even gonna hold you. That made the tape accidentally, like, that was on the tape, bro. Like, I wrote that for man. I wrote that for Tasha, man. Shout out to motherfucker Tasha, you know what I mean? And everything she motherfucking got going on. But I wrote that shit for her specifically. And I was like, I moved one song and threw that motherfucker on there. So
Oh, it just had to make the cut.
Had to
Just
make
had to
the
make the cut. Okay, so that would be the theme
it.
song for Still Mayze right now.
I wrote that in a day too.
How do you separate having a growth mindset from a survival mindset?
So I mean, at the end of the day, like, you gotta understand, man, this is real life. This is real life. You know what I mean? And when your survival instincts kick in, you're not really thinking too much. You know what I mean? You're just surviving. It's more you thinking, but you going more so off instincts. You
Like
know what I mean?
autopilot.
Huh? Say that one more time.
Like autopilot.
Yeah, like you going shit that you know. You know what I mean? You really just kind of like just you in a different type of mode. And I think when you trying to grow, you trying new shit. You stepping out the box. You know what I mean? You're not really trying to. You know what I mean? You're not. You getting a little bit more comfortable with being uncomfortable. You know what I mean? And
You slow things down a little bit.
Yeah.
You take your time.
Yeah.
You reflect.
Yeah, that's growing. Survival, you ain't comfortable. You just surviving. You know what I mean? I feel like, but it's a lot of people that's comfortable surviving. But you know, when you in that survival mode, it's just, you know, you ain't
Yeah.
really, you know.
Do you feel like your music gives off more of a survival theme or a growth theme?
both? Because I'm right now in the stage of my life. I'm in the middle of both. You know what I mean? I'm surviving and trying to grow.
Can you tell when you're in which mind state? Like, can you actually see it within yourself?
I swear to God, because it's on and off. It's like you have 2 good months, then you have 2 bad months. You have 3 good months, then so it's just this shit just be up and down. And if you know, like that's how life is, though. You know what I mean? So it's an on and off switch with me, to be honest with you. And I can't wait till I get to the, you know, to where I'm just growing. You know, I ain't trying to survive no more. You know, but I think that's what every nigga, every black man, every artist, every woman, everybody out here that's you know from where we from trying to do. You know what I mean? It's a battle within self.
So you have your own internal battles that you fight, not just with growth.
Hell yeah, every day, dog.
What's the biggest battle that you find fighting with yourself daily?
Man, I'm impulsive.
You're impulsive.
I'm impulsive.
Elaborate.
I'm a reactor, man. You
So
know?
I have to watch what I say when it comes to you, pretty much.
Nah, not you. Not you though. Not you.
No, I'm talking about in general,
Yeah.
like a general statement.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna lie. Like that's something, man. Need therapy out now. You know what I mean? But that's something that, you know what I mean, that I could recognize within self, because that's just how we grew up, surviving.
You feel like your environment played a huge
Hell
role?
yeah, bro. My friend's dead, bro. My father dead, man. My mother been shot. My brother been shot. My little brother dead. My circle dead, dog. So
Do you suffer from survivor remorse?
yeah, hell yeah. But elaborate on that so the people
Like
can
survivor
know.
remorse is survivor
What that
remorse
mean?
basically is when a whole bunch of people that you're close to around you die. Like, say a whole bunch of people is in a plane crash and everybody but one person died, and the other person would sit here and wonder why they're the only one that got saved, why they're the only one that survived.
Exactly what the fuck I feel, dog.
So you deal with that internally. Like you feel like your time is overspent and you wonder like what makes you different from everybody else.
On God, it's like, you know what I mean? I was told, like, somebody did a reading for me, and I was told some shit like, man, I'm supposed to be the last survivor, you know what I mean? But, you know, my father got killed. His father got killed at the same age, you know what I mean? So, yeah, my little brother and my father got the same death date. I was at the
Damn.
same house from my brother and my father 14 years later. Mind you, it's 2 different time periods. You know what I mean? So, hell yeah, this shit is a part of my story. It's written for me, I feel like, at times, you know? Like, I'm supposed to go through this shit.
Aren't you like, in a sense, mad that you have to go through some of those things?
Hell yeah, hell yeah. I told God I was mad at him. Man, what you doing, God? I'm mad at you. And then a couple days later, man, shut up. And made, you know, and sent the blessing through, you know what I mean? So he humbled me, you know, fast. You know, that was a humbling experience. But hell yeah, man.
Where does your faith play in terms of handling all of that?
Say that again?
Your faith, like what role does your faith play in terms of handling all of that?
I don't, man. Like at the end of the day, I'm just optimistic, bro. You know, at the end of the day, I lost a lot young, and I had to storm a lot of shit young. So, man, I just know it's something good got to come out this shit. I'm not going through this shit for no reason, bro. I remember I was a kid. I prayed every single night when I was a kid, going through certain shit every day. And if I missed the night, I would wake up and pray. That my grandmama, rest in peace. She died 53 when I was 15 years old. So, and then, I was like 11, 12 years old. And then, 13, 14, 15, life started changing.
Like when you listen to your music, like I thought that I had at one point was, it's like you have a lot of death in your music, but just listening to that story right now and understand why, it's because you have a lot of death in your life.
Right.
You know, it's
Yeah.
kind of hard not to talk about certain things and not being related back to a death that you deal with or the pain or the experience that came back to it as well too. So you are your music.
Literally. I literally feel like, most people, but me personally, yes. I can't write sometimes. I get blocked sometimes because sometimes things are going too good.
But look, you get a little suspicious.
It's just I feed off of that I feed off of certain things, man. When I'm going through it, I feed off it. When my mind is in that mode, I feed off it. So it's like I kind of gotta have some shit going on for me to talk about it. I can't just be
So
out
you
here
work
rapping.
you work best with your back against the wall in a
I
sense.
promise you. That's where How to Rob came from. Huh. You know? That's really how the Rob came about. No
Back
cap.
goes against the wall.
Back against the wall, for like the world against you. You feel like you showed up, you did so much, and I could be wrong. Everybody got their own feelings, but you just feel like and then
Yeah.
it just wasn't recognized, or it was always just overshadowed. You know what I mean? By other bullshit. So okay, boom, this what y'all want to do. This what we gonna do.
When you drop How to Rob, right? Do you feel like that was kind of in a sense like lyrical exercise?
Mm.
Because the way you went about it, it was in a sense of great marketing move.
Okay.
It really was.
So tell your aspect on you. So you just feel like What do you feel like when it was dropped? What was your initial?
All right, so
thought?
when it first dropped, right? When it first dropped, my eyebrows raised.
Right.
I was like, oh, that's the type of time he on.
Mm-hmm.
I was listening to the names that's being dropped, and I'm on the outside, so I don't know a lot of the specifics
Right.
when it comes to everything that's happening in Hartford and all of that, right?
Right.
Like I only learn as it's happening.
Right.
So if certain things don't come to my perspective, I'm in my line of sight, I don't really know what's happening. Then I had Kai 40 Cal on here.
Right. Shout out Kai.
And
Kai, what up?
we talked because his name was in there, and we talked.
Shout out.
And having that conversation with him, I realized, oh, that's where your head was with that as well too. Because I learned a lot of them people, you have good relationship with some of them names that you said in there as well too.
Hell yeah.
So that's why I asked. Was it more of like lyrical exercise?
Yeah. So it was so that's you could tie it to everything I just said. You know what I mean? It was like 2 hours coming from they kept trying to fucking call me a fucking battle rapper, and it was pissing me off.
You don't like being called a battle rapper?
No, I'm not a battle rapper. I battle rapped.
Okay, it's a
I was-
difference.
Look, people been telling me to battle rap for so long. And I'm like, bro, that shit, bro, all right, I'm going to do it. And shout out to Astra Don, because she was the first one that, you know what I mean, that put that shit together and seen the potential in it. You know what I mean? And then I ended up going to jail in the process. But, like, it was something that I was trying to do. And a lot of people, it gained traction, and people say I'm good at it. But, man,
You're actually pretty good at battle rap.
no, I appreciate it, but
I wouldn't call you a battle rapper though, personally.
I was being called a battle rapper. And I'm not gonna say I'm not good enough to overcome what they try to, but that should be overshadowing sometimes.
Because you're a rapper.
I'm a rapper, you know what I mean?
Because if you try to counteract and try to prove people that you're a good battle rapper, it defeats the purpose and takes away from the fact that you're trying to rap.
Exactly. So that was where, okay, boom. Then I'm going through shit. I'm making music. I'm going through little shit behind the scenes. Man, I'm about to transfer. So I just hit the transfer button. I'm about to battle. Oh, y'all make better music. So it just was like a lyrical exercise, which is, when you tired in that. But then again, I just kind of, I just wanted to get on bullshit. I'm not even going to lie to you.
How much do you love the bullshit when it comes to music?
Yo, I love that shit, yo. I'm not gonna lie.
Do you intentionally make music for the
Yes.
bullshit?
Yes.
Why?
Yo, cuz, like, I didn't, though. I didn't. So, yo, you a motherfucker. Listen, I didn't. But, yo, it was, I had to, look, I fell out of love with rap for a little minute. And I think with just all the bullshit that I was going through. That's what made me fall back in love with it.
Okay, the
Was
bullshit.
The competitive side of it, bruh. Like,
It was like steel sharpening steel.
yeah, man. A lot of niggas took it personal, though, you know. A lot of niggas took it personal. I ain't gonna say no names, but
I will say this on the outside, but don't say no names because I'm gonna say this too. I think artists in general are divas and they take a lot of shit personal in general.
I agree with you.
Like from my experience of learning this shit, a lot of artists
Yeah.
are very egocentric
But
when it comes to them and what's happening.
yo, that's like such an insecurity, man. Like, you niggas gotta secure up, man. Like, you insecure, if you great, go be fucking great, man. Ain't you know what I mean? Like, certain shit you just gotta, man. Y'all just gotta like drop your fucking nuts a little bit more and stop, you know what I mean, being so sensitive, bro. Like, this is an aggressive game.
It is.
We're trying to get into
It's a competitive game.
a competitive, aggressive game.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And a lot of people don't understand that. I take advice from a lot of people, but a lot of times I also got my own. I'm a student on this shit. So I just sit back and I watch, and then you know what I mean? And I soak in everything, and then I just kind of, I literally always make my move strategically. You know, I sit with Full Exposure, my mans. I sit with, you know, Tasha, the team, Clean Collar Management, my man, you know what I mean? Trig, you know, shout out the whole team. I said we sit around and we don't play around. We write shit down, everything we think, and we get in a chat, we talking to each other, and we call each other. If it's something we disagree, we call, you know what I mean? And that's where we at right now with that shit, man.
So you serious about your business?
Man, I'm serious about it, bro. I'm super secure, man. You know, I know who I am.
Okay.
You know? I know who I am.
How do you balance like being authentic in your music?
Yeah, I really, you know, I'm a student of the game, so at the end of the day, you know, I try to stay hip to what's going on. You know what I mean? But then I just remain me. Like, I can't turn off. Like, bro, once this shit outdated, it's up for me.
Do you give a fuck about influence when it comes to social media and being a rapper?
I kind of do, because I've always had an influence. So I'm not gonna act like it doesn't. We all do. Like, you know what I mean? But sometimes we don't even realize that. You know what I mean? But yeah, like I catch myself giving a fuck.
So you've realized that you have influence.
Yes, of course.
Does that make you feel powerful in a sense?
It's yeah. I mean, powerful. I'm powerful regardless. But you know, like I feel more like just so like I'm touching the people, and I'm actually like, bro, I be out in mass. I be in places I didn't even know people recognize me and know who I am. So it's more so just an uplifting feeling. You know what I mean? I feel like, damn, like I'm making a difference. You know, I'm all about impact. You know what I mean? So yeah, when I drop to be impactful. I don't drop to just be heard.
So do you take all of that into consideration when you go into the studio to make music?
1,000%. 1,000%. That's what I'm passionate, bro. I'm a passionate person. So,
what's something you felt like you had to unlearn in order for you to be in a stable position to be so consistent?
just stop worrying about stop trying to involve everybody, man. You know what I mean? Like I had a problem where I just wanted to shed light on everybody. I ain't even got no real light on myself, and I'm sitting down trying to. So once I started focusing on me a little bit, everything started to just fall together. You know what I mean? Like, accidentally. It just people that I'm trying to pour my cup into. I'm getting into it. I'm getting into what you trying to help you, and you know what I mean?
So you're taking
like,
on people's problems that you ain't need to.
Yeah, literally. You know, that's
That's
the
draining.
heart. That's just the heart that we got. You know what I mean? Like, that's the heart I got, and you know, I'm a little aggressive with my love. So it could be scary, you know. I get it.
So you're aggressive with your love
Yeah.
and impulsive.
Yo, when I'm telling somebody about themselves, man, I'll be straight to the, you know what I mean? That's what I mean. Like, bro,
Straight to the point.
Yeah, I don't
No
sugarcoat.
sugarcoat.
I
You're
don't
blunt as fuck.
sugarcoat, and that could be deemed as aggressive. You know what I mean? It could be intimidating, but you know, I understand. You know, my delivery is everything, but I really be meaning well. You know what I mean? And the ones that understand me is gonna be here and they gonna be around. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of people that I try to stick my neck out for, and they always, you know what I
Listen,
mean?
I get it because in an Aquarius, I always tell people, why the fuck y'all worried about how the message was delivered? Fucking hear the message.
That's how I feel. So so I'm not tripping.
Not to me, at least.
Okay. Okay.
But maybe I'm just as delusional as you. If not, we not wrong.
All right. So, you know, as long as
I
I'm
get
not
it.
alone in this world.
I get it. Everybody be too busy worried about how it was said.
Your feelings was hurt
Nigga,
because
hear
he
what
yelled.
the fuck I was said.
He yelling at me, or he said it like this. Nigga, damn, this love. You know what I mean?
This is what my love look like.
Yo.
Real shit. Now I get
man,
that shit.
I beat your ass and give you a hug, man. You know, we don't tell nobody about this, man. I love you, but we needed this. You know, that's just the type of love. That's what I was brought up on, though. You know what I mean?
Love, aggressive love.
Just man. My mama, man.
Tough love is
my
love.
Mama, tough love. So, you know, yeah, that's what it is. And also, most moms where we come from try to, you know, they get that tough love. So,
where do you stand right now with rap disses?
How to Rob 2 coming soon, nigga.
Okay, that answered that. Okay, all right.
We're the builder, nigga. How to Rob 2 is coming soon.
Do you?
Hey, how Taj be? We outside.
Can you appreciate a good diss against yourself?
Yeah, if I diss myself.
No. If somebody diss you, can you appreciate a good diss song against you?
No.
So if somebody drop a song tomorrow and you hear your name diss, what's your energy going into the studio?
I'm gonna smile.
Because the shits is about to go
It's
down.
on.
That's what you want. You be looking for shit like that.
Call his baby mama.
So when you
What you said?
when you dish, you get personal.
You said it was shit stains in his drawers? Yeah, we on that. Nah, fuck it. I'm just fucking around.
I know.
Nah, but
this get personal. This is get personal.
Y'all done fucked up. Put me in a lane of battle rap to know how to know, you know what I mean, what to do and how to do this shit.
When you diss somebody so well, you get confused for a battle rapper.
I think
That's
that
your
what it
dilemma
is?
right now. That's your dilemma.
Who I diss well? Who I diss well?
I know. I just say you diss. You just give this because your shits. Even if you're not dissing, it's come off with this energy.
I ever diss somebody well?
I think you would.
Yeah, did I ever? You damn.
Not that
boy.
I heard.
Oh damn.
Not that I heard. I'm not getting controversial with shit. Ain't no names come out of my motherfucking mouth. Fuck you.
He said an ass. I need to go harder than fuck it.
Now that nigga gonna diss somebody because I said some shit. What the fuck?
How to Rob 2 coming
just
soon.
diss me, nigga. Just diss me. Look at this song about weed and whiskey, nigga.
Yo, listen, I look, man. I'm smart though. You know what I mean. At the end of the day, I'm not out here looking for no problems.
So you wouldn't do a fake rap beef for good marketing?
Fake?
Mm-hmm.
I don't fake rap beef.
Okay, that answered the question I needed to say. Anybody who got what I said, they got it. Okay, bet.
It's not like fake. Like when you say fake, it's like yo, we just popping shit. But yo, it be out of love with me. Like I ain't gonna say fake. Like people will say yo, How to Ride was a publicity stunt. It's just like me popping my shit. It's on you to feel how you feel about that motherfucking shit.
So you feel like you kind of pulled like a Kendrick Lamar in Control when we did the Control verse?
Yeah.
So that's the intentions you was going with that.
Type shit, you know, in my own
Because
way.
even the beat you chose for How to Rob kind of made it even more intentional as well too.
Yeah, I had a real reason behind my shit though. You know what I mean? Like it was like it wasn't like I was just like, yeah, next year I'm gonna drop a How to Rob, and then it was like shit was brewing.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, yo, it really just worked up to that. We like, yo,
It wasn't
look,
just something that was planned overnight. It was just different factors that just kept happening and happening.
yeah.
It's like, all right, fuck it. This the point that we
Like,
reach
nigga,
now.
I'm in this shit dolly anyway. Watch this. These how these niggas want to play in it. And when I say dolly, like, you know, it's just like the niggas that you love and expect to be there. They be just low key, you know, behind the scenes, just kind of wanting you to fade off, or, you know, hoping that it don't work.
I'm realizing a lot of people starting to like that's a mentality that a lot of people are surrounded by. Like,
It's Hartford, Connecticut, man.
like we're surrounded by people who don't want to see us in a better position than them.
Nah, that's exactly what it is. Some people feel like they was doing it first. Some people feel like they do it better. Some people
That's why I believe
like
in
they
giving
better in the
flowers. Where
streets.
I believe in giving flowers. Like,
Yeah.
just because I'm trying to do something doesn't mean I'm not acknowledging and respecting the people who was before me as well too. You know,
Yeah.
it doesn't take away from that in any way, shape, or form as well too.
Not at all. Not at all. But at the end of the day, it's insecurity, like I said.
So, but even with Hard to Rob, outside of all of that, right? I feel like that was a great move for you marketing wise. Like, I felt like it
Right.
brought a lot of attention to you as an artist. It felt
Right.
like a lot of people wanted more from you, and
Right.
it made you kind of sense go harder because
Right.
now that you brought a spotlight onto yourself.
Right. Nah, and like I said, I took some years off. So, again, it was like this would be a good move. You know
Because I seen
I
what you
mean?
said to Rome when it comes to your following.
What I said.
Like, you lost your, like, Rome said you got to build your following. You don't have as much followings as much as
yeah,
everybody else.
Yeah. Shout out to Rome and shout out to Jigga. But you know, that's how he feels. You know what I mean? But nah, he said because he felt like, you know, I didn't have a big following because the aggression. That was what he said. You know what I mean? And my response was just like, nah, I took some time off. You know what I mean? And you know, then
Is your music aggressive?
I mean, some you could. Not all. It's music. It's aggressive music.
Because I don't think outro's aggressive.
Yeah, I thought I said it's music. You could just late night. You just ride and you might shed a tear.
Oh, it's okay.
It's music on there you will cry to. You know what I mean?
Did you cry
Goosebumps.
making some of those music?
And I cry sometimes listening to it. I know I got a switch where, man, when I'm alone, I'll go turn a certain song on of mine and just let it out. Like, yeah, let me go. You know, I'm in one of the modes. Let me just go let
So
that
you
shit out.
recognize when you need like
Hell
an
yeah.
emotional release.
Release, man. Hell yeah, man. Like that shit is important, especially getting older, bro. It's a lot of niggas younger than me that's really going through shit that I was going through, and they worse.
Honestly, to keep it a buck, sometimes I get sad seeing 21-year-olds going through some of the things that they go through.
My brother died at that age, you know what I mean? So, yeah, nigga, I was 20, and then I had to think like, damn, I was that age before, but I made it past that. So it hit a little different, like, damn, like, you know, it's like the cats that, you know, I'm coming up with and growing up with, they really hit a pinnacle and then die, you know what I mean? Because it be like this too to me, like, and this just my own personal, they be glowing right before they leave, you know what I mean?
Like you see the glow.
Yo, in my eye, it's like I could see. Sometime, rest in peace, one of my friends, I seen a picture of him and it was like blurry. You know how everybody do the blurry picture? Yo, that was like one of the first times I seen a blurry picture of him. And when I seen it, no, I scrolled past it fast. I said, he looked like a ghost.
Like, nah, fuck that.
Yo, home looked scared. Like, man, in my head, I'm like, damn, I hope home stay here for. And he died like 2 weeks later.
Is this kind of why you like feel the way you feel when things are going too good for too long?
Yes, it's like, and how could you blame me? You know what I mean?
With
like,
everything that you went through. It's like I have experiences that kind of leads back to this. So
man, I done lost everybody. I feel like it's still a lot of shout out to the people that I still love and that love me. You know, but the people that, you know what I mean, I really started with, and most of them gone. And when I say gone, they dead.
So how does that make you like? Where does that place your value with love now because of all of that?
I don't know, man. Like I said, I need therapy.
Does love outside of your daughter, outside of your family,
right,
where does love stand with you?
My kids, my friends, the people that love me, that show me love. I'm really at this point in my life, man. I'm a little hardened, yo. I don't know. Like, and that's just real, like real be me being real. Like,
no, I get that.
I'm hardened.
Because I was gonna ask earlier, I was gonna feel like, do you feel like you're kind of trapped by the circumstances that you went through? Like you feel like you became what you had to be, not by choice, but because of what you went through.
Yeah. I used to hug homeless people and give them money out my pocket and cry sometimes when I see them crying and cry when I see a sad movie and you know what I mean? And I don't feel none of that shit no more. I don't feel it. Like on my dead brother, I don't feel that shit. I don't feel it.
Like nothing stirs on the inside.
I'm like, yo, suck it up.
Not even, you don't give yourself like 5 minutes to experience any of that? Like,
I mean,
anything?
when I'm alone and I'm like, just like, and even with certain people, like I get to conversating with, they know my heart. They know. The ones that know, they know. You know, I don't get at everybody anymore. Cause at one point I was like, I love you, man. I love you, and I love you. And you my and family first, you know, family too. Now we ain't gonna discredit like a lot of that, you know, a lot of family shit got a lot to do with that, but it started to deteriorate you, and either you fucking, you know, what I once heard, man, either the shit, you know, your fear consume you or you become insensitive, you know, so you don't. Yo, I think the people that's really like that don't even mean to be like that. People don't like that, don't want to be like that. You don't mean to be like that. You know, you can always separate the bullshit from the, like, we don't wake up and just, that's the reason sometimes I go sit down and I'll break the fuck down. Like, yo, God, yo, come on, man. Like, work on me a little, like, help me. Like, take my hand, something, do something. You know what I mean? Like, that's the real of it. Like, you know, I don't try to walk around being tough. I try to smile most of the time. I got a nice fucking smile. The bitches love it. You know what I mean? So
that's important.
Yeah, man. So, you know, at the end of the day, but I just feel like, yo, like, you know, I done been to too many funerals. I done found too much. Your face gets stuck like that, you know?
So it's just a second nature thing at a point.
Yeah, it's like, you know, you don't know who out to get you. Everybody dying around you. You don't know what the fuck is next. You don't know who hates you, bro. My brother, my people died. My brother died. You know, he went out fighting, shooting, you know what I mean? Whatever. My father died fighting, you know what I mean? They went out like a hog, you know what I mean?
So why, let me just ask it bluntly, why haven't you went out fighting?
Because it ain't my time yet. I'm gonna fight to the death of me. And if little do you know, I'm fighting every day.
I was gonna say, aren't you already fighting right now?
Every day I'm fighting, you know what I mean?
So your fight just looks different.
That's it.
So you're fighting,
know?
you're just not putting up the same fight because you've seen what the results of those fights will bring.
Well, when you say putting up the same fights,
no, I'm saying you're not putting up the same fight. You're just fighting your own battles.
Well, I don't wake up knowing what's coming. You know, that's the hardest part too about like just the shit that I went through. Just the whole story behind it. My dad dying, my brother, everybody dying. You know, I don't know what the fuck to expect. Nigga, I might walk into Walmart, step on a nigga's shoes, and then it's on. You lose your life over some shit like that. That's the type of shit that I fight when I roll out of bed.
So how does being a dad balance those thoughts?
They just keep me sane. My kids is the ones that, you know, like if it really wasn't for them, I'd have crashed a long time ago. You know what I mean? My brother died, my friend died, rest in peace, Lil B. Trey died, and Zay died. My circle died within 3 months. You dig?
Damn, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, hell yeah. I got into a car accident, broke my pelvic bone, and blew my knee like 2 weeks later. You know, so, and then it just completely, like, I was just in a fucking trance, you know what I mean? So, yo, and I bounced back from that. You know what I mean? So I just feel like, yo, at this point, can't shit break me. I'm invincible. And I know, you know, that's
a fine line.
That's brave to say, but yo, only God, you know what I mean? Like, only God, and he showed me that, you know, numerous of times, bruh. You know what I mean? Like, I just gotta know, I got shit that I gotta work on to make sure that I'm here long enough for my kids, you know what I mean? And you know, here for the ones that love me and get to be great. I just want to be great one of these days, man.
For as somebody as impulsive as you are,
right.
as reactive as you are,
right.
you do a lot of thinking before you kind of react.
Yeah.
In a sense, like you process a lot of things in like an instant moment. Like there's a lot going on in your head with a lot of stuff.
That's true. That's actually true. You know what I mean? I feel like it's a rush, and I feel like, in a way, I do think first. I've been painted as the villain a lot. So then you start to like you fight it and you so
You just
busy.
accept it after that point?
Yeah, you try to explain your side and you so busy.
Like, I'm not really the villain. Like, you push me to
Yo.
do this, the cause and effect of such and such.
But it don't work like that in our world.
So you just say, fuck it, I am the villain.
Yo, boom. You know what I'm or if that's what it is, fuck it.
Fuck it.
Yeah, that's
Whatever
what it
you
is.
believe, it's true. Whatever
Yeah.
you heard, it's true.
I hear a lot of shit that I'd be like, damn, I ain't even know that for real. I don't give a fuck no more though. I don't.
There's too much more important things that really matters.
I gave a fuck at one point. I remember.
And what did you get out of that?
I remember the feeling. I just remember the feeling that it just was like, damn, it's like deteriorating. You know what I mean? Yo, I know who I am. You need therapy. You don't hear. No, need therapy is out. That was a statement. You know what I mean? Like, that was a statement for me. You know what I mean? Like, and I just wanted to express that with the world because people don't acknowledge certain things. You know what I mean? Like, and I know, like, yo, it's a lot of people. Like, in one of the tracks, a lot of people I owe apologies. Like, man, like, that's a bold statement.
That's a big man move.
That's and coming from our world, it's hard to do. I'm around a lot of the.
And it's kind of seen a weakness in that from some people.
Oh, the youngins. I'm around a lot of the youngins, and when I'm around them, it's like, damn. I be like, damn, they really don't understand that. They really don't get you. Yo, these your friends. Yo, you could chill. Like,
you can say I'm sorry.
Yo,
you can be like, I was wrong.
Yo,
it's okay.
I promise you. You know what I mean? So, like, I get into it, even when I'm arguing and get into it with a lot of the youngins, I show them, like, yo, we get back on the phone. I'm like, yo, I love you, yo. Man,
so you're trying to be the OG that we never had, in a sense. Or a lot of people say is missing.
I swear to God. The ones that people hate the most
is
the one that I call and I be like, yo, I love you. Yo, I'm with you. I understand you.
That goes far.
I swear to God.
That goes a long fucking way.
I get them, you know? They ain't the bad guys. They was just painted like that, and they started to just not believe it, but all right, fuck it. This what it is.
So you heard everything you just said, right?
Swear.
So with that being said, do you kind of now understand your influence?
Elaborate. Talk to me.
Nah, because it's like,
I do. I want to hear it.
I'm talking about to that degree right there, because now you're literally understanding, like, I am changing. I'm going to put it in the most social media term ever.
Right.
You are you're breaking generational curse.
Right.
It might not be within your family, but it within the next generations coming up. You're showing guidance to people like, yo, guidance don't always look like this. It can look like this too.
Oh God.
This is not always the only option. Like, there's this route that's available too, and you're not deemed less of a person just because you took this route. To be honest with you, you're more respected as a person because you can take the route that's less traveled, and be like, you know what? I stand by my decision.
I swear.
Because that's life, yo.
I swear.
That's fucking life.
And they gonna get there. That's where
you're guiding. You're providing guidance,
and they'll
for them getting there.
And one day they're gonna look back and go, damn. You know, even if they don't understand it fully right now, because we always there. You know, we always kids and go, yo, and we, man, whatever, ma. And we went and did it, and you know, sometimes we gotta touch that stove.
Facts.
Fucking realize it's hot, and you know, and I don't want them, man. I lost everybody, man. Like everybody I love. So just knowing how that shit feel and seeing motherfuckers that I love, I just look, man. You know, at the end of the day, I could be that person to be telling y'all something and then make a dumbass move. You know what I mean? Just because of the world we living in and the impulsivity and just the survival mode that kicks in. But I gotta try to at least, let y'all know, like, yo, look, if I fucked up, I fucked up. But that don't mean y'all make them same, don't fuck up the same way.
Facts. Listen to what I say, not what I do.
I swear to God. You know what I mean?
Because there's better people that lead by word, not by action.
No, that's most people.
Yeah.
We all talk a good game, right?
We do.
I
have a question because you was talking about something. Do you suffer from PTSD?
I was diagnosed.
Oh, okay. It's clinically diagnosed with PTSD.
Yeah, I was diagnosed.
How do you handle that?
Yo, man, I'm a drinker, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
Is that healthy?
Hell no.
I'm literally coming from somebody who has a podcast called Weed and Whiskey. Wow. Fuck if it's healthy. I'm gonna do it either way.
Well, you answered your own question.
Listen to what I say, not by what I do. I'm gonna tell you not to drink while having a drink in my hands.
Promise you.
But it's just life at the same time. How hard is it from being a good dad?
Oh man, that's a great question, man. You know, you gotta just try to not show your kids what you going through. You gotta try to just, I think more so try to hide that. I'm more like a coach, yo. So I coach my kids. You know, that's what raised me. I played football and shit. You know what I mean? So like, I try to just coach them and I try if I ever do get on them, cause they kids at the end of the day. I'm one of them like dads that's like, look, it's this way. I'm not playing. You know what I mean? Like I don't got no leniency. And I let me stop, cause I do. I got leniency. They're my
To a
kids.
degree, yeah.
But
But you understand what
Yo,
discipline looks like.
I'm
and
not looking at y'all as babies. I'm looking at y'all as the future.
as humans.
Yeah. And when I
Right.
only got a little bit of time to
The
teach
mold
y'all.
and shaped you, yes.
Little bit
and
of
instill
time.
the morals that's gonna actually become second nature for you when it comes to you needing it.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So I don't beat my kids, you know what I mean? I don't do the shit that I went through, you know what I mean? Like little shit. I just try not to do that to them, because at the end of the day, like I understand it. It just creates a pattern, you know what I mean? That I speak to them and I get on their ass. You about to do these push-ups, nigga.
See, I'm one of them people, like I'm not a parent, but if I was a parent, I wouldn't beat my kid.
Right.
But I have ways.
Right.
You gonna hold this dictionary up.
Look, it's worse than you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, you know?
And I just say some
like,
kids
I'm gonna
really,
do things that made you wish I beat you.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Cause I know growing up, some of us would have took the whooping over the punishment.
I'd have took the beating,
Oh,
bro.
God,
At least
bro.
I could go play after.
God. No, that's exactly what it is.
I thought I was one of them kids. I'm like, yo, just beat me. Beat me.
Nah, a little pop on the ass.
Yeah,
some
slap
of them,
my hand real
some
quick.
of them might need that real quick, cause
Nah.
it's a different world now.
When it comes to raising
like,
sons, I say this controversially. Like when it comes to raising sons, you got to raise your son different than from your dear daughters.
No, 1,000.
You have to. The aggression have to be a little bit different when it comes to raising your sons, because being black men, and I hate saying it like this, but being black men out here, bro, like just being out here in the world, aggression just come to you and you don't understand why sometimes. So you need to know how to handle it when it just comes to you.
1,000.
Remain 10 toes down and be like, all right,
1,000.
let me not come out of character just because something I don't understand is happening in front of me. Let me just see what's happening, process it, and take care of the way I need to take care of it as well too.
No, that's a fact, man. Everybody got their way. I ain't saying nobody right or wrong. Just the way I handle my thing. But that's like shit. Like, look, we done know some motherfuckers with good parents and then turned out to be horrible people. We done know some people with horrible parents and turned out to be good people. So I think it's just all in the way who you is and
who you are and what you're meant to be.
Yeah,
some real shit.
That's
some real shit.
But don't let a kid whip your ass. No. I whoop a kid ass now.
I would tell a parent.
Don't play with my kid. Look. Don't play with my. That I won't touch a kid. Just don't touch my kid.
Facts.
I'm attacking your ass.
That's facts. Facts. Niggas go to jail for their kids every day. Shit. Real shit.
I'm just fucking around. Look, I'm just playing. I'm called DFC.
DFC. DFC. Nigga, ain't nobody calling DFC. That shit almost went over my head for a second. I was like, wait a minute, that ain't what that sound is supposed to be.
I just joking.
He don't even know the proper term. That's good. We don't need them. We don't need them. They ain't need them. That's why you don't learn them.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that was fun. That was fucking fun. Oh my god, bro, this is fucking fun. It ain't done yet because I have another segment.
Okay.
It's very simple. It's easier than what we talked about.
What time is it? Real quick.
9:47. It's all good. Like 10 more minutes or 5, maybe 5.
You wanna Trick, you wanna catch that? Never mind. Yeah, I need a
shot.
No, my double XL, bro.
You need wine?
No, I got some in the car. No, fuck that. I'm good.
I'm almost done.
I'm tripping.
Let me good. So I'm gonna start a sentence. You just finish it. That's it. Okay? It don't have to be elaborative. You don't have to give a run-on sentence. Just finish it. Say what'll come to mind. All right? Ready?
Yo, this whiskey whooping my motherfucking ass.
Your ass was drinking before you came here. Think he was doing something.
I
see what you done. All right. So, people don't realize that behind the music,
Say it one more time.
people don't realize that behind the music,
I'm still a human being.
okay, what really separates me from other artists is
I'm authentic.
the hardest lesson I've learned in this industry is
Focus on you,
what keeps me grounded is
my children
if somebody wants to understand my music, they need to know
that need therapy on our platforms.
the biggest lie artists are told is
Shit, people love you. I don't know.
I've heard that one before. Nope, I've heard that one before.
Okay.
Streams don't matter if
You ain't getting paid from it.
I say the same thing. Going viral doesn't mean
Doing some sucker ass shit. You sucker ass sucker job turkey.
nigga said a jive motherfucking turkey.
Yeah.
Shit, man.
Yeah.
Any last words? Any closing sentences?
You already know what time it is, man. I'm hot, drunk, than a motherfucker. Throw me one of them gorilla lemonades, nigga. I need one, nigga. I'm thirsty. Yeah, I dropped it. God damn it. You know, look, we in the building though. You know, look, we dropped both of them. Look though, the gorilla lemonade.
Butterfingers.
We in the building, yo. You know, now I had a good time coming here, man. Shout out my man Weed and Whiskey. You know what I mean? Shout out my man
Bro,
for having me on this,
this
man.
was dope.
Long overdue. You know,
This is dope.
need therapy on all fucking platforms, man. I'm coming heavy. You know, that's just really what it is, man. I enjoyed myself today, man.
Honestly, to
Need
keep it a
therapy out
buck,
now.
I don't know if you realize this or anybody that's in this room realize this, but this episode actually marketed your fucking album more than you realize.
Swear, man. Swear. It's showing you, nigga. Look,
No, I'm being dead ass.
nigga. Nah.
Being dead ass,
One of them
nigga.
ones.
The shit that you talked about, everything that you expressed,
Facts.
a lot of it plays into why you made the songs that you made and why people should go listen to it. Because now they understand you more than just fucking 2 minutes, 3 minutes. They understand you more than just the 16 minutes and 20 minutes, 30 minutes in totality of an album.
Right.
This is a real in-depth conversation that understand like, okay, he think this way because of this. This made the music because of this. Because like I said, I always wondered why death was in your music so much.
Right.
But having this conversation,
Right.
how could it not?
Right.
And not in a bad way.
Right.
You know?
A lot
It's
of
just-
people going through this across the world. Right now.
We're all experiencing, and we're experiencing at different paths and different places in our lives. So it don't matter who you are. We're all figuring out how to deal with it. And at the end of the day, that's what your music is.
Right.
It's how you're dealing with it
Promise you.
and letting people know, like, I can relate to you and you can relate to me as well, too.
Yeah.
So your music is more relatable than a lot of people might even give it credit for as well, too.
I appreciate it, man.
On some real shit.
I think
That's why I don't call you a battle rapper.
Yeah, nah, I
You
appreciate
can't
that.
be a battle rapper because you're. I'm not saying
Shout
it like
out to
that.
battle
but-
rappers.
Yeah, battle rappers.
But
But
You
you are an artist.
Right.
You know,
right.
you're making music as an expression for who you are and the
Right.
things that you went through, and letting people know, like, bro, this is where I'm in life. If you with it, you with it. If you not, you not.
No, Kanye ain't crazy. Nah, he said he was sucking dick at 14. He might. Never mind. That nigga bugged out. Never mind. We gonna scratch that. Look, fuck that.
Of all the
Need
things,
therapy
of all
on
the things
all
to
fucking
retain.
platform. I told you I need help, nigga.
Of all the things to
Need
retain.
therapy on platform, nigga. We getting the fuck out of here, nigga. We here, nigga. Yeah.
Mayze ain't crazy. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah.
We love you. You're amazing. We appreciate you. I'm gonna drink more whiskey in honor of Mayze because I feel like I'm not drunk enough for standing beside this motherfucker. And I've been drunk in a lot of motherfucking rooms.